101.1 The Beat, the hip-hop station, sitting down with JMSN. I guess, how do we categorize it, man? Is it R&B? Is it alternative?
I would call it R&B, yeah, and alternative.
The music itself, you know how it's just talking R&B and alternative, a lot of different sounds. I mean, from rock to soul to even a little bit of country. Like, could you give a background on the music that you experienced growing up in Detroit and everything? Because there's so many different, like, people wouldn't think of it like that. But from rap music to country music, like with dudes like Kid Rock and stuff, like the vibe that you got when you were growing up in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, there was, you know, I grew up with the Kid Rocks and the Eminems and the White Stripes and stuff like that. And you know, I dug into every kind of music, just very eclectic mix of everything, you know, so I guess it shows in my music that I'm a product of all of my
album just released a couple months ago, right?
Yeah.
The reception and everything from the release, do you like it?
Oh yeah, real good.
Was the intention for it to be, what is it, it's 8 or 9 tracks?
Yeah.
It's about 35 to 40 minutes. Was that, did you have that going in, that you wanted it to be short?
Yeah.
Why was that?
Because all the classic albums that I like, you know, your Marvin Gaye, stuff like that, and Ray Charles, and stuff like that, it was always just 8 songs that would fit on one record.
And you just keep playing them throughout.
Yeah, exactly. So I wanted it to fit on one 33-inch record, and I wanted it to just be, you know, 8 songs but strong.
Which I think that's what it was. I know I was doing some research on it, and I heard that most of these songs were literally only 1 or 2 takes, which is pretty incredible. Was that like a spur of the moment thing once you got into the recording, or was that the intention all along with the album?
I think it was a spur of the moment thing, and then as I noticed that all the songs were like that, it became an intentional thing, you know. And yeah, I mean, it would just, the song would come and then it would be recorded and it'd be like, you know, I kind of don't want to re-sing that or any of that stuff.
Did you, looking back at it and even before the album released, and I'm assuming you probably listened to it a million times, or did you kind of, was it hard being like, oh, that, we can tinker that?
Yeah, but from doing this for so long, you just realize you got to let shit go. You know, and the imperfections is kind of what makes it what it is and what makes it special.
Which kind of goes with the album title.
Exactly. Whatever
makes you happy. Went with the JMSN vibe, and you were trying to release music like that. You went independent, correct, releasing all this?
Yeah.
And I think this question even falls with the name of the album. The name, and going independent is kind of like the new wave right now. I think Chance the Rapper kind of put a huge spotlight on that.
Yeah.
Where did the confidence come from, I guess, of being like, I'm just going to do this on my own. I like it. This is what I want to do. Were you just...
Being young is part of it, and just from being in the music industry for a little bit of time and just seeing how it all worked a little bit. Like, wow, you know, I just really just gotta like start doing this, and just, it's kind of just a life philosophy though. If you do something and keep doing it, no matter what, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna progress forward and move forward. You know, as much as you work, you're gonna get back. You know.
And have you been in the music industry since you were around 18? Or
18. Yeah, I got signed for the first time 18.
Lord have mercy, even through trials and tribulations.
Yeah, you know, everybody has that.
Exactly, true. Does everything that you've been through, do you think that's been beneficial towards like the music up to this point and taking all those experience, being signed, going independent, everything?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Yeah, it gave me a lot of lyrical content. It gave me a lot of character as a person, and it helped me grow and mature in music sense and just in life in general.
Are you one of those artists that, with the music, are you always trying to basically use the booth as like therapy in your past experiences? Were you trying to get a message across with this album?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always trying to get a message across, and also I'm just experimenting, and yeah, I guess the therapy is being creative for me. You know, I love, what I love to do the most is create, you know, music, and so that's the therapy constantly. Like I feel it's my purpose, definitely. you know, and I can tell that, so it fills me up. So that's why I keep doing it.
Has that philosophy been since like when you were first signed? Or have you gained that over time?
Oh no, I mean I've always, even before I was signed, it was like that. You know, I was skipping school to make music instead of skipping school to do drugs or whatever. You know what I mean? I was just wanted to make music and wanted to get better and constantly grow, and I'm blessed for having that knowledge and knowing what I want to do with my life at an early age. That was nice.
True. In terms of the R&B scene now,
yeah.
I mean, I don't feel like it's gone away, but I do feel that there's been a resurgence. I mean, you're looking at guys like Paak, who blew up last year.
He's good.
Even Bryson Tiller, Sid the Kid, Black, all these guys. Is there anyone right now that you're looking out for that's like, oh, I enjoy this artist, or any collaborations in terms of the R&B?
Yeah, no, I mean, I love Anderson .Paak, and we've been trying to do something. He's been touring a lot, and I've been touring a lot. So
it's crazy to see both your guys' growth these past 2 years.
Yeah, man, you know, but I've always been a fan of his, and and he's a great performer too. You know, that'll happen when at the right time.
True.
No rush with anything.
Angel.
Yeah.
There's some cheating accusations on that song.
Cheating accusations.
Or there's references to cheating in that song, correct? Is there? I feel like there is, or in that album, relationship problems.
Yeah, there's definitely relationship.
Some advice for some fellas, you know, guys out there always battling the friend zone or getting accused of cheating. Is it better to admit it right off the bat, or flip it on her and say you were cheating?
Well, if you did it, you should probably admit it. But you know, if you didn't do it, then I would start thinking that they're the ones that did it.
Exactly.
I mean, if they're like bringing it up like that and you didn't do shit, you're like,
well, wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute. Why are you accusing me?
But you are saying that if she accused you
and you did it,
you'd be honest. You'd say,
of course.
Look at you. JMSN is a good guy, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, you know, I don't think it would get to that point. If I was about to cheat on a girl, then what's the point of being in a relationship? You know what I mean?
It's fun. They pay the bills sometimes.
Wow.
2 more questions before. I know, right? You have to get it how you live, apparently. In terms of the females, I don't know your situation. What's given you more success, the long hair or the short hair? He's like, damn, I'm doing good.
Short hair, yeah. Because I'm happier than I've ever been now.
There we go. And last question, for those who don't know, you've worked with names like The Game, J. Cole, Kendrick. Recently, song with Currency and Joey Fats, right?
Yeah.
How's been those experiences working with hip hop artists, and just like the R&B? Is there anyone who kind of want to work with, or work with Kendrick again, or things like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always open to working with Kendrick or Absol or any of those guys.
Are those some of your favorites?
Yeah, I mean, that's how I got to working with them in the first place, just because I was a fan of what they were doing, you know, and we just happened to be in touch with the same people. But rap wise, I'm always pressured when I.
I also feel like your brain's like.
Yeah, all over the place.
So much.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when stuff comes is in front of me and stuff, you know, I'll figure it out. But I gotta get off the tour, then think about that stuff.
Have you been for any of these collaborations? Were you in studio with any of them?
Yeah.
For some of the others, how was that process being in the studio with them and things like that?
Good. I mean, the TDE guys are real. It's real nice being a part of that because they I feel like they work hard, and I'm a real advocate of hard work, and I do that myself. So it's inspiring to be around it, you know, in other aspects of, you know, people's music and stuff, and just other artists doing that is good to see. They're not the only one.
Especially when it's quality music that they're trying to push.
Especially when it works and they get it, you know? And
which is awesome, which I kind of think it goes with the R&B thing, and even with dudes like Kendrick, that the bullshit isn't what's, you know, getting mainstream attention now and doing sales and doing tours like that. So that's good to go. For those who do not know, if you could give out your socials and all that good stuff to follow you.
Instagram is just JMSN, JMSN.
Are DMs open?
DMs are open. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Twitter is I am JMSN, like I am Jameson, JMSN.
And the albums streaming wherever you can get them, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify.
Any of those.
All right, Jameson. Well, congratulations on the album. Thank you for the time, man.